Hello, and theoretically, we're live. Hello, I'm Checkerbeard. You guess why? And today is going to be the origin of origins. I did want to call it the origin of PCs, but Rich Burlew of Order of the Stick already took that. Very nerdy D&D webcomic. If you enjoy D&D, I advise it. If you don't, I advise it anyway, and then you'll enjoy D&D. So, let's get Dragon Age's own music up. And here we are. Well, here we are on audio settings. Anyway, which isn't what you're here for. So, the last poll has just closed, and you have voted for a mage. When deciding the race of that mage, you decided on an elf. And when deciding on the gender of that mage, because I had a week and I thought, hey, you might be interested in that, by one vote, you've chosen female. So, female elf mage it is. Someone who understands Dragon Age better than I do, without googling things that would spoil me, might need to help me understand what's actually happening with these options before me. But I think this is what I want. Oh. Loading. And so is the Golden City black with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. Canticle of Threnodies 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven.
Damn those mages.
Instead, they destroyed it.
Yeah, they've been hated ever since.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Oh, that was a friendly driving across the floor. Okay.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Well, that was violent. Okay. Let's join in the violence. I may well have already made a mistake. Here we go. Select a difficulty level to play. Let's go with normal. Right, we've got a photo attack. Use it down like pinning shot or a spell like Winter's
On a
Blood.
cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the Tower Fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test.
Oh,
the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists.
The harrowing.
The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Welcome to the game. How about you solo a demon? What? Okay. Just, your introduction is the harrowing. Not just a harrowing, the. Okay, that's the game we're playing. That's this game. Okay. Sure.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
I like the way that she's got a look on her face of, nah, bring it. I got this shit. I like her already. And she's literally done nothing but say, yeah. Okay. Never enter battle with your bare hands. Well, now you say that. Guess what I just did? Okay. Press space to unpause. Okay. Lots of new codices. Okay, tell me how to move the camera. Oh, camera just moves with me. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay. But just for fuck's sake, don't unpause at the beginning of combat. That's not helpful.
It shall be done.
Move closer and hit the bastard.
Very well.
Oh, that's okay. Arcane Bolt then. Why can it just keep hitting me?
As you say.
Okay. So far,
It shall be done.
you don't have to affirm every instruction I give you. Hit with the thingy! Why do you unpause when going into combat? The time when it would be most helpful to be paused. Ah, it's a toggle. I thought it was a press and hold.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
You're a talking rat!
You're really here, in that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
Not your real name, I
No.
take it.
I don't remember anything from before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same. I don't remember. I ran away and I hid. I don't know how long. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Okay. Why pit me?
Question for those in the tower. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to ask. Maybe someday, so will I. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago. But you may have a way out. A dangerous spirit is not far.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realise my face was in the way of it. Yes, I'll read it out in future. A dangerous spirit is not far. Generally red is used to colour code things that are not good. And I've just spoken to the only sentient or sapient thing I've yet seen. Go on then, I'll trust you. Yep.
Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
I hear something moving. It's fire. Fire's alright, fire just moves. What's that? Lyrium.
That is where
The
the
what?
test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it
Very well.
manifests there.
Codex updated. Not amount of lyrium I currently possess updated. Okay.
As you say.
Okay. Much easier to attack with the keyboard. Hit I to open my inventory and equip a weapon. That's a thing I can do. I have weapons? I thought I was going in with my wits. Yeah, I don't have weapons. I ain't got bugger all. What do you want me to equip? I'll do. Right. Ah. Spirit of valor.
Another spirit this way.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Unarmed, see? No inventory. Message wasn't relevant. I'll read them in future, sorry. Agree, but I didn't have a
Indeed.
choice.
The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
The dialogue choices that I have don't include asking, what am I looking for? Is it by any chance a rat that sometimes takes the form of a human claimed to be a mage? Nope. How about... Nah. I need your help.
Of course. You are not the first mortal to seek my aid. I am not here to assist you, however. My purpose is to seek perfection, creating the ultimate weapon for the pursuit of valor.
Would one of those weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
You've got, 1, 2, possibly 3, 4, 5, 6 blades just sort of floating around you at your will. I've got, yeah, fuck it. Let's do this. I agree to your duel.
As you wish, mortal. We battle until I am convinced you are strong enough to defeat your demon.
Ah, not
If you
until
do
I'm
not
dead.
convince
Good.
me, I will slay you. Are these rules understood?
Yeah. Yeah, fine. I
Our
understand.
duel begins now. Fight with valor!
Literally.
I shall do it.
Oh, you can't.
Enough. Your strength is sufficient to the task. The staff is yours.
Thanks. Thank you.
May you find glory in all your achievements, mortal.
I was given the option to attack him again. Who does this? Like, clearly holding back there. But you give the option to, nah, just... death by hubris instantly, before you even found something that's technically an enemy. Have a staff. That's better. When do I get armor? That'd be nice. Apparently it's iron, despite the fact that things don't physically exist here. Why is my armor blinking? Why is it flashing? I can't do anything with this. Oh, just tutorial. Just take up your armor and put it back on again. Okay. Inventory is divided into two sections. Equipped items for the selected character on the left and shared party inventory on the right. You can drag and drop items between the two sides or down to the quick bar. Double click to use or equip them and equip them automatically, or right click and hold to open right menu. It's interact with items. Okay, so you want me to put that? No! The inventory on the bottom right is super old. Okay. Drag an item to your quick bar. No, because it wants to destroy it! That's... No. What? Drag an item to your quick bar now. I don't want to destroy it. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I've got a shimmering orb of light now. Sure, that wasn't there a couple of seconds ago. Excellent. Saving game. That bodes so well. Saving game is totally a thing that happens before things that... Oh wait, there's another one? I thought that was Mousy. But where is it? Ah, there we go.
For the fool. Most excellent.
Okay.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No, he's a demon.
No matter.
Is that sloth
The
demon a sloth bear?
will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
Are you here to help me?
Nothing can help you. Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already.
I need help defeating a demon.
You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
You could help me fight the demon?
It's true. I am quite powerful in this form. When I wish to be.
I welcome the opportunity, if it is my choice. The mages in the tower are quick to volunteer others, as you well know. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear, if you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You can't just suggest something, then change your mind.
I can't. You have so much to learn about the Fade, little mortal.
Mouse wants to learn. Teach him.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
Fiddly riddly dee. I accept your challenge.
Truly? Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
I think a map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
My tongue.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve. But alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
A dream.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, Listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
One thing bears are known for being.
Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
I thought I heard wolves. I didn't hear wolves. Oh, is it back the way I've come? He said that was where the trial was going to be.
Let us dispatch them, and quickly!
No, I said attack. Yeah, the thingy. I assume we still have to call him Mouse. Now he's a bear. Was this place? Yeah, this is.
And there is a spirit of rage.
Okay.
This way before. It's strange.
Let's keep moving.
I'm ready if you are.
Wolf.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall
And if they hadn't sent me in here, that wouldn't be an option.
body and soul.
What part of this harrowing is a good idea? Just here, we'll send you in there. Now, best case scenario, you defeat a demon. Worst case scenario, you come back as a demon and we have to kill you. Somewhere in between, the demon... No, they're the same option. Whose idea was this? If I lose, the Templars will still cut you down.
You're welcome to try. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
There's my cursor. Where's my cursor?
Now we do battle!
Oh shit. Ah, fuck. Ah.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came,
Oh.
I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Ones you betrayed before me. What were their names?
What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago.
Not what I asked.
I don't remember their names. I don't even
just
remember
sound
my own
positive.
name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me. Like they tried with you.
Anything to survive. Like an animal. Or worse.
I am what the Fade has made me. Am I to blame for that? Deciding to exist or not exist is not a fair choice. I had no hope.
Alright, Hamlet.
You have shown me other possibilities. if you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
I'm starting to think that other demon wasn't my test.
What? What do you... Of course it was! What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential? You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride.
Fuck off, mate!
Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
Okay, I assume the first dialogue option I have is this character's name, because it's Jowan?
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
I thought they weren't supposed to know that harrowing existed. It was... harrowing.
Is that why they don't tell us what it's about? I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint and I'll stop asking, I promise.
You'll go through it soon enough.
And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
I'll summon you to the test when you're ready. Just
I've been here
don't
longer
rush
than
it.
you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
Maybe you're just not ready yet.
I've been ready for a long time. I'm afraid they don't want me to take the test. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
Okay. They're not gonna kill you.
They might not. But the rite of tranquility is just as bad, maybe worse. You've seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
I'll watch that next time.
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
It's an option for those who would rather not be harrowed. Really?
Yes, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak. And sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
Okay, where is he? I don't have the option to tell him, well, they haven't made you tranquil yet, so you've probably not got that much to worry about. Anyway, where is he?
He said he'd be in his study upstairs. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Leveling up. Friendly fire. The powers of magic are significant, but can be uncontrollable. Mages have access to spells like Fireball that affect a whole area rather than just a single target. Glad I picked lightning instead, because lightning does so much less damage, right? While these spells are useful against groups of enemies, they're also indiscriminate and will harm friend and foe alike. At the easy difficulty setting, however, party members take no damage from friendly fire. Aw, isn't that nice? I'm not playing on easy. We are braving the might of normal.
Did you hear anything? Is she all right? Is she awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He says she's very talented and very brave.
Well, he would, wouldn't he?
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
So they're happy to keep talking about me when I just walk up to them and then... Anyway. Did he actually tell me where this guy was I was supposed to be seeing? I'll see you in the door. You don't have to say as you say for everything I ask you to. Oh. No, really. Where am I going? Please. Ah, that's not helpful. That's just gone. Oh yeah, my logo's on top of that map, isn't it? Sorry about that. Yeah, it's not actually giving me any indication of where I'm supposed to be going. So, how about I just wander about idly? And hope that... That's glowy. This has some Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for PC vibes about it. Ooh. This wouldn't be theft, would it? I'm assuming it's not theft. Oh yeah. Now that there is some style. What I've got there is I appear to have a beldam on my head. Looks. Why not? Blank vellum. Just some unadorned goat. Just some bit of goat.
Control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Why are you doing this in a library?
But... Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Breathe.
Anywhere but a library!
Flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with
that. Alt doesn't appear to be showing items of interest, unless you mean it's when I have an inventory open.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me?
Hey!
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Where am I going? Stop experimenting with fire in the library!
Obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want?
No.
Then stand firm and know you can resist whatever I throw at you. Again.
So far, and I swear to God I will... tab. Is that what you were... the kind of thing you were looking for? Book. Well, yes, book. Aha! Okay. Seriously, where is... Is there a quest menu? I hope that apprentice mage is on the other side of the bookshelf. Otherwise, someone's doing very well with their... Yeah. Otherwise, someone's doing very well with their invisibility. Oh, so many books suddenly. Oh, they're around there. Why didn't they show up when I was around there? I say so many. I might mean one. New Codex. The Fade. Please tell me where I need to go. Journal. See what Irving wants from you. Premium content. Journey to Sulcher's past where a troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may just be too good to be true. Okay. But where's Irving? Please do tell me, John. I have no idea where Irving is. I get a feeling that guy told me and I just zoned out. Yeah, this has some real Harry Potter vibes going on. Video games, not the books or films. Or not possible to pick. Okay. Never mind. The control in this game just had me do a 3-point turn. On feet. Upstairs. Okay. It's vast, but not as we know it. Anything interesting in here? Any interesting books? There are no interesting books. What kind of library is this?
I shall do it.
Good. Hello, Owain. Apparently you're tranquil.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Very well.
No, I'm done
Goodbye.
here, thanks. Okay. Where is you're tranquil? You're also tranquil. Aha. Tarin. Books, 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 books. Adric, books, 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 books. Sweeney.
Very well.
Rahul. A section of books appears to be missing. Codex added. Nothing. Hierarchy of the circle. More books. Lots of books.
Something before it came to that. Will they?
I shall do
Haven't
it.
done anything, and I've heard that the Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the libertarian position. I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren. Hello, were you looking for something?
Just books.
Well, there are lots of them here.
There's a library. What are we talking on the mage about?
Oh, the fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town, far away from the mundanes who hate us.
Why don't you go off and do that then?
I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
Hmm.
All right.
Toodaloo.
Have a good day.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
Congratulations on your harrowing. Thank you. It was awful. What are you talking about?
Ah, the fraternities of the Enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Okay. Now, tell me about it.
They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of course there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Which do you belong to? I'm assuming the first one.
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulred's a Libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
I can go find the person I'm supposed to be seeing.
Fair enough. Good day to you.
Speaking of which... Yeah, that staff doesn't exist anymore. Okay. There's Cullen. Hello. You're there.
Oh, hello. I'm glad to see your harrowing went smoothly.
Why are you
What?
suffering?
I'm fine. I'm just glad you're all right, you know?
You really have struck me down.
I would have felt terrible about it. But,
Oh, good.
I serve the Chantry and the Maker, and I will do as I am commanded.
Shouldn't keep you.
Oh, you're not distracting? I mean, you are, but you're not. I mean, you can talk to me anytime if you want. Yes. Maybe we can talk another time.
Smooth as a bowling ball with thistles nailed to it, Cullen. Cardinal rules of magic. Okay, I think I've done a full circle here. Not sure.
Many have already gone to Ostergar.
Found you.
Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
Hello! Oh, that's actually an option. Hello!
If it isn't our new sister in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is she.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Pleased to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostergar.
Who are we fighting?
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get.
All these dialogue options are quite dismissive, except, what a Darkspawn.
They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor girl with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for her.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
Phylactery?
You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
So, you've sent off the vial of my blood to... what? Pleasure doing business with you.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Rather have a little chat first. Just a little chat.
Impetuousness is ever the province of youth, I see.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
Sure.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Okay. Aha, you are following. Is there a walk option? No, there's not a walk option. There's a pause option. Everything else that you can press just stops you moving at all. East side of this floor.
It is begun.
Not there. East side of this floor, but of course there's a wall between the south and the east, meaning you go the long way around. Yes, I did get directions. He said on the east side of the floor. So you go west. I'm looking over there to talk to you because that's where your text's turning up. You're over there. Okay. Now we're done. Here we are, on the east side of this floor. Now you see, not to be pedantic about the quality of your guest quarters, but that would be a library. Aha!
Thank you for escorting me.
Yeah. That's not what I meant to do.
It shall be done.
Buckle of the Winds. Go on then.
As you say.
Gowan, what do you want?
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
Think so.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Yes. It was half an hour ago. Why are you whispering?
Shh! I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else.
You
I
mean
don't
like,
feel safe talking
like
here.
the Grey Warden in that room with the door open? Or by the people quietly in the library? You've chosen a bad place to be quiet. Seem a little on edge.
Troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
Okay.
We should be safe here.
You realise there's a priest standing right there.
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
Okay. Who are you?
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
My condolences, Lily.
Very funny.
So, what's all this about then?
Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
Well, fuck that.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
How did you find that out, then?
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowan, and Irving had signed it.
Why?
There's a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage. They think that making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
they right about that?
Of course not. But it's not safe here for me anymore. I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
Can't you just explain this to anyone?
If we tell anyone, Lily will be punished. If you care about what happens to me, help us.
Go on then.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? This better be a good plan.
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
Can't be that easy. No.
What if it is? We have to try. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom. But Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
Okay. Rod it is then.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
Okay. Good plan.
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Hat back on. It's time to get fired. Books.
Very well.
So many books.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be. Oh, I didn't see you there. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
You in trouble?
No, not really. It's just... I don't want to bore you with this.
Go on.
It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us. That maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted.
Curse. Your curse. You drop that word in like it's...
Magic. What else?
It's not a curse.
Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked. The Chantry must protect the world from us. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it.
Don't ask to be tranquil then.
That takes the magic from me? It does, doesn't it?
Talk to your mentor about it.
Imagine. No fear of becoming an abomination. Not being reviled by common folk in Chantry. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
John, I didn't get your question on frame drops. I haven't got any apparently. But that said, that is since I restarted this stream. Sort of 35 minutes ago. Hold on a sec. No. I thought there was a book there. There wasn't. It was just a mopa. I'm... Aha, is that a quest marker? No, it's a senior enchanter. What am I calling? Oh, it's downstairs, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not downstairs. It's right here. Hello.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire. Just...
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
My research into burning things. This will become a recurring theme. Burning things. I haven't got fire yet. Really hard to put things on fire without fire.
Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
I'll go to the one who was starting a fire in the library. He clearly doesn't care that much about the dangers of fire. Oh no, he's not a senior enchanter, is he?
Ah, congratulations on your harrowing.
Cheers, I guess. I was hoping Mr. Pyromaniac would be Autopilot Strange would be interested in helping me set fire to things for research, of course. Right. So you need a form for it. Hello. You look pyromanic.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the Circle?
Newly harrowed.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Everyone makes mistakes.
You're too
Old
kind.
eyes, excellent.
I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
Magic?
Not
Good.
any magic I'd be caught doing. Anyway, did you need something?
Yeah.
What's this? A request form from the stockroom? Rod of Fire? I remember when the junior mages I mentored asked for some of those. Turns out they were burning holes in each other's trousers. One boy burned peepholes into the female apprentice's dormitory. You're not involved in any such rubbish, are you? No, of course you're not. Look at you. So angelic. Well, I won't ask why you'd need it. Tower's too boring lately. Tell you what, I'll put my name on this form, like so. And if you get the chance, burn a big hole in the seat of the trousers of the Templar that patrols the library. Do that for old sweetie, won't you? Bastard's always giving me the stink eye.
See what I can do.
Be on your way now.
made the right choice. Okay. Yeah. I've seen your enchanters to go to. That guy's crackers. Now, let's go get that rod bought. It's not your trousers I'm supposed to be burning a hole in, is it? Cullen? Cullen's trousers? That with holes needed. Your trousers. Your trousers. No. Ha! Hello.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Here's the signed form for the Rod of Fire.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Okay. Don't ask questions. I could just have gone out the quick way, couldn't I? But I didn't. This is too easy to sit on. And that is how I hear things. When I sit on it, I don't anymore. Somewhere around here's a totally not blood mage and his initiate of the Wrath, who'd be grateful of a stick that can burn holes in secure doors.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Yes.
I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man.
Seemed like any other to me.
He is not. He's a Grey Warden. Grey Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something?
When's Jowan going through the harrowing?
When he is ready.
He's ready now.
I'm sure you think so, but it's not your place to decide. Why do you ask?
Okay, Jowan fears he's going to be made tranquil.
And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Just please don't. He seems a nice enough guy.
Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowan has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen.
Can you trust Gregoire?
Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague. You know little of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue.
Well, you know it's wrong.
Perhaps one day you will see it from my side.
Nah. Okay, no, really, where are they? I was sure it was on this floor. Yes, it was on this floor. Hello, you're over here somewhere. Have a rod of fire.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. Really? What?
About that blood mage thing.
Of course not. I never use blood magic. I've been sneaking around to meet Lily in secret. Maybe others have seen me and assumed I must be doing something forbidden. I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic, and it isn't.
Just tell them that! That won't get you tranquilized!
I've thought about it, but it will only make things worse. Lily will be punished. I can't do that to her. Maybe if it were just Irving, he'd spare me. But he has to keep the peace between the Circle and the Chantry. If he stirs up too much trouble, they might replace him. They could wipe out the entire Circle if they wanted. The Chantry abhors blood magic. That's why they're willing to pay attention to this stupid rumor.
I don't have the option to give him this rod of fire. Do you know where your family is?
No, and I don't care. Why?
Why not?
My parents hated me. I came here a year or so before you did. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. Mother stopped talking to me after I showed signs of magical ability. She wouldn't even look at me. She'd mutter under her breath that I was a demon child and an abomination in the Maker's sight.
Well, bollocks to that.
Mother could be cruel, especially if you got on her bad side, which was easy to do. She'd fight with my father, saying that she didn't want that thing, meaning me, in her house. Guess that's what drove him to leave me at the village chantry. I suppose it's just as well. Ah, it's the past.
Okay.
Are you ready to go?
I've got a rod of fire.
That was quick.
To the repository.
I'm efficient.
Then. Freedom awaits.
Okay. Now I have a party. To the repository! Why doesn't it mark things like that on the map? Or give me direction to them. Let's see if it's in the journal. Make active! I hoped that would put it on the map. It's... Really? How do you actually... Basement. Basement. Da, 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 da. Haha. Ah, that's the lock you can't pick, isn't it? You know, I was wondering how long this game...
I'm so nervous things will go wrong.
Misclick. What are you going to do after you escape
I will get married somewhere. Away from the Circle and its rules.
Perhaps on the outskirts of Ferelden.
Or in Orlais. Just far from here. We'll live a quiet life. Away from magic. Maybe we can buy a farm one day.
And, just supposing, what if, maybe, you become an abomination?
I expect they'll perform the rite of tranquility.
Misclick again.
If they don't kill me on the spot.
And if they do this to Jowan, what do I care what happens to me? My heart will die with him.
Well, let's just concentrate on what we're doing.
Meant to click what if you become an abomination, instead clicked what if you get caught? Which is, Okay, where is tactical map in this? Nope, that's just a regular map. Tactical map. Okay. Why are you a rogue? Okay. Network error. Can you guys still see me? Because I'm getting a network error on Twitch. Oh, no, it's fine now. Anyway, I've got myself turned about. Looking for the basement. Walking into walls. Just walked straight past the basement, didn't I? Okay.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
I don't get past.
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it.
You have the password?
The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing.
Hey, just you have the password?
I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault.
Wasn't suspicious of you?
We have chatted on many occasions. I believe he trusts me.
Okay, that couldn't possibly be a setup.
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Okay. Magic, magic, magic. Ah, Cullen. Already screwing things up.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
There's an option to say perhaps later. Yeah, we've come this far. Nah, just gonna turn back. Nah, use the rod on the locks. Go on then. Well, that was, I don't like that change of music.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Dunno.
Ellie, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
Where does that go?
I don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Do we have a choice?
No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Possibly got it.
Then let's pray the Maker smiles on us.
Let's hurry, we've wasted enough time.
Somehow I don't see that happening.
I'm not giving up. We've come too far. Oh, that's not good.
What's not? Where the fuck did you come from?
Let's go! Back!
Why are you using melee? Okay, I'm gonna get sent out. How's about lightning?
Don't like this.
Well, okay. Wouldn't be that easy, would it? Oh, would be that easy. So, let's have a stat. So I do get the staff that didn't physically exist. Oh no, that's not the one that didn't physically exist. They're the same. They're just the same, but now I'm orange. Anything of interest? Chest.
As you say.
Sure. Sentinel. Ah. Loot the bodies. Always remember to loot the bodies. Yeah. Check the item green text. +1 willpower, +1 magic. +1 willpower, +1 magic. Ah, no, that's equipped. Right. So. Right. It shows what you have equipped before what you're trying to equip. Unnecessary!
You can't stop me!
Oh, there's another one.
Die!
As you say.
Frozen lightning. Red lyrium? Red lyrium. Okay. This is all going so swimmingly. John, I take it you didn't do this because, that would, Come on, fight!
nervous things will go wrong.
Up a bit. Up a bit.
I'm trying.
Yeah, try to cast healing on him and it's not happening. That's strange. Oh, this is going... Save game! That's Velociraptor!
It shall be done.
Oh, hey! Lots of you. Attack!
I shall do.
Oh, I'm stunned. Fight. Okay. They were
It is begun.
certainly things. Let's take you all. Oh, there's that one.
It shall be done.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Nothing trying to kill me in here. That's pleasant. Oh, not that private. An amulet, you say? Tell you what, you look like you need that. Because you're the one who keeps... Real study! Francis amulet. Yeah, let's have that then. You're already wearing apprentice robes. Oh, have a staff. What have you got? Nothing. Have a dagger. Can you equip a mace? Have a mace. Yeah.
As you say.
Move my face so you can see my toolbar. That's a good point. Here, let's move my face. Actually, let's move it so you can see my name. Let's just bung it up here. I'm up here now. Sure. when I know what spirit does, I'll know what to do about that. What's the worst that could happen? Ambush.
I shall do it.
Is that a robed one appearing at the back? No.
It shall be done.
Quickly, we must fight!
Very well.
Leave us alone! You started this!
Maker has blessed us!
As you say.
Okay, you know what? I've killed a lot of people. And that's...
I shall do it.
For healing, yeah, I'm using 3, and 3 doesn't seem to actually do anything. But he's at full health now, so,
Very well.
I don't know. Iced Band. Cool. Sorry. Yep. I see your game.
If that's what you want!
Alright, spellcasters first.
Shall be given. I shall do it.
Enemies approaching!
Go on, fight.
Don't give them the advantage!
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Working on it. Is this it?
Very well.
Oh. That looks nice.
There's something odd about that statue.
Why would it even be here?
How should I know? It's magical. This is a room of magical objects.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
Archon Valerius?
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies.
Oh, I thought she was about to
all.
stone me.
But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Tevinter statue. Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts.
You're covered in a
This
lot
is
of
wicked
blood.
thing.
Still alive?
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
Sure, but let's just, don't tell anyone we were here.
Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Wow, that...
That
what
a
do you
what?
think this does?
Attacks?
Why does the Circle keep so many Tevinter artifacts in storage?
It's history, Lily. And it's fascinating.
I don't think it's going to help us get the
I've seen
phylactery.
pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber.
I doubt we could move it to the door, though.
See where the mortar might be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look.
Well, that is an option,
It
yes.
should be pretty easy to get this out of the way.
Alright then.
I can't do it on my own. You have to help me. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall. Use this
and
with
then-
the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
How very point and click. Use the rod with the statue on the door. Unnecessarily violent.
This is the phylactery chamber.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
Where would that be?
With the other apprentice phylacteries, I imagine.
Okay,
It
let's
shouldn't
have a
be
look.
hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
We must.
Ah! Yay!
Let's not exhaust our supplies.
Let them group up. And then get me over here. And... lightning! Please don't melee me. I don't like being meleeed. I said I don't like being meleeed. Dick.
Come, let us end this.
Thank you. I'm gonna say I don't like being meleeed. Stop hitting me, dick. Hey, look! It's got your name tag floating over it. Huh, that's convenient. Continue.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me.
I'm sure that was a great idea.
I am free.
Right, let's go.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Oh, I've got a level up. I've got 3 level ups. I've been hit a lot. Weirdly, not taken that much damage. So, but been hit a lot, and I like that not to be. Improved coercion. I like the idea of being able to. Yeah. Oh, more magey stuff. Arcane shield. That's still only on me though. Oh, lightning can do friendly fire. Oh, okay. Actually, no. I like the sound of that. Did you say and level up just before I actually did, John? Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay. Let's not pretend for one moment that when we get out of here we're not absolutely boned.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
I knew this was going badly.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
Don't make it worse.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
So much for the, not a bludge mage.
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I dabbled. I thought
Dabbled!
maybe a better mage.
Dabbled! You just murdered 4 people!
It is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please, come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's
Okay, you didn't murder 4 people.
I knew it. Blood magic. Which overcomes so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
Bastard lied to me.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
Yeah, he did break his phylactery.
Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
You forced his hand.
Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Yep. Stuff.
Huh. Some honesty, at last. But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
In my defense, I thought he was telling the truth.
And you think this excuses you? You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught. Because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted the Malefica, and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
She is a danger. To all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished.
If they'll have me, probably less awkward than staying here.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
A blood mage escapes and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
So... Grey Warden?
Yes. Be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
Well... Thanks for everything.
Come. Your new life awaits.
Wow. Just leaving the building and I've already fucked up. This is gonna be so fun. Oh, good grief.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelin. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
She probably weighs less than your sword.
We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Oh, you're too cheerful to survive, aren't you? Well, now we're done.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi.
Oh, you can see the dialogue now,
you have some
can't you?
spells to help us in the coming battle.
Well... Yes...
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Is that Boba Fett behind you? No one said anything about Boba Fett. Your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. No, you're too kind.
I'm sorry
Not
to cut
playing
this
a dick.
short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Oh!
Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Didn't think it was going that well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? Not part 3, apparently.
You must not speak of the king so. He is over-eager,
I pressed 3,
but
not
he's also
4.
one of the few Grey Warden allies.
For God's sake.
Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Ah, it's the Great Grey Warden tent. Well, hey! Achievement unlocked! Harrowed! Well, harrow there. Okay. Alistair. Oh, I've got a quest marker. That would have been useful.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Who said that? Never mind.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Sure thing. They're doing their happy dance.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Me!
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
I heard a lot about my talent. I hope you've not heard about my accidentally sort of freeing a blood mage. Couldn't they collect enough of his blood off the floor? I mean, he did stab himself to cast the spell. Anyway, his blood was all over. But then so were other people's, probably. Yeah.
Oh ho, you know all there is to know already, do you?
Oh,
Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the king. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
Oh, but I'm disappointed.
Child, you have been taught well. Use what you know, and have faith in yourself. Mages have always been pivotal in the fight against the Darkspawn. Perhaps you'll be the one to turn the tide this time.
They were also pivotal. You can pivot a mage. They were also pivotal in them coming about, weren't they? You know, well, that's not kind of their fault. It's them.
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
No. Don't remember encountering them in the Fade.
They do not live there. Nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Why didn't they cast them somewhere else? Yeah, don't like these. Let's put them with all the living people. That'll go well. Chandra says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering.
Oh, we're fighting allegories now.
It may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Sure they're not crocodiles. It's something.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Apparently, if chat is anything to go by, I have to talk to a dog about a man.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mubarak, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Okay, The dog looks at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill, and not a romance option. Muzzle! You have the option to kill the dog right there. Why?
Well done.
That's complete.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Might be.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Sure.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Hey. Doggo. Ash warrior.
You there, Elf.
If you have business
What's
with
your
the Ash
name?
Warriors, I suggest you speak to our
It's
commander.
Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Who are the Ash warriors then?
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Up yours!
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
Don't like the other soldiers.
We aren't.
They're not
We're
dicks.
Ash Warriors.
Thanks for that.
Do you take everything so literally? Our training has been passed down since Thedas the dwarf son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
Go on then.
I am no bard, but I will do my best. Thedas was a Clane tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Thedas to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Thedas then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain.
And they feasted on blood and lived happily ever after?
Not in this tale, friend. Thedas' prowess earned him the love of Morrigannon, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Thedas was grieved. He sent Morrigannon away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Thedas slew Morrigannon in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day and gave Thedas an honored burial in the mountains. We live by his teachings even today.
That sounds avoidable. What to say then?
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Thedas and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
So, he betrayed his wife and killed his lover.
He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday.
Okay, now I'll get the option for an interesting question. Why have you painted
They
your
give sense
dogs?
to distinguish us from our enemies. The blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
Makes
Why,
sense.
thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
That looks like out. I don't want to go there yet. Donk on. You brought me here.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
You could tell me a little.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly.
Coalition.
He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are. Very well.
Well, try and get in there. What was I doing? Nice.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your son and yours.
Who's here?
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What was that supposed to mean then?
Me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you...
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Meanwhile, John and Rachel are drawing up the shipping forecast. Let's see, what's going on here then? Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one
nice.
good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You're a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
You're Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
The joining. Right. What can you tell me about it?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Choices. How about stop thinking of me as a woman?
Yes, sir. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered
I don't get many
darkspawn
opportunities to say that. No.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Did my cannon just blow a hole in your ship? So, what are you just arguing about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Yeah.
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
I'm leading. And we have a party. How much it looks like a broken branch. Okay. What's in the box? A lock. My favourite. Ha! Hello.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing.
Official military jargon.
This is Sajori, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Why am I tiny? I mean, at least I've made an appropriate character to reflect this fact.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Mm-hmm. What for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Totally not blood magic. Okay, what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Scrolls?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
That seems fair. And if they're not there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Okay, now this time, I'll listen when you tell me how I find this thing.
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay. Where be this here quartermaster?
Let us bow our heads and beg the Maker.
Just so you know, Rach, I misread that as say doggo or we rot. Aha, there's the quartermaster. I'm pretty sure that's the longest way around I could have taken there.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Because I'm here to become a Grey Warden.
You're... Oh, yes, of course. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Maybe in general, as a default, don't be a dick.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Yep.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand. Let me know what you'd like.
Oh, wait, no, that way. That way. I'm sure I could have gone a long way around to make this journey, but I don't know how. That dog is Daredevil.
I shall do it.
Hey, I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
I think I would have the belt equipped. I thought I had. Spirit, defense, armor, and nature damage. Let's go for that. I'm completely hidden behind this massive bastard. 2 ring slots. Of course. Because you have 2 fingers. Just how do you toggle party members?
And how?
Ah! Oh, auto attack. I'm just going to turn the music down because that was quite loud. About there. Okay. Why do the wolves have potions?
It shall be done.
Wolf pelt. That makes sense as a thing a wolf would
As
have.
you say.
Generally, wolves, sort of, as a rough guide, have skin. Oh wow, that's wholly unnecessary. You have potions and skin. Jogby.
Let's get what we came for and head back to Duncan.
Yes? Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Over here.
You don't look well.
Who is that? Grey Wardens.
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me.
Doesn't bode well.
I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. Oh, I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You forget I have magic.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You
That's
see,
why
Sir
we need
Knight,
blood.
we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Very rogue sense of humour there. Where's this letter I just picked up? No, really, where is it? I just picked it up. Did it go in the journal? Consult the note, a letter to Checkerbeard. More information. Best related. Letter to Checkerbeard, my dearest son. It pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps. Your footsteps suck. And bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you'd chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Oh, his footsteps sucked. Apologies for leaving you early in the wild, son. Like every loving father would do. But wanted to set up camp and get things started. The Chessen respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribes that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location. I've scouted out where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot, and I'll find you. Landmarks are as follows. Beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostia. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. That's a great start. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for two large statues with a chest between them. There you'll find our meeting point. I love you, Checkerbeard, my son, and I hope to see you soon. Your father, Rigby. Well, that went well. Well, there's a tree leaning on a ruined building. Are they some kind of...
Quickly, we must fight!
What the...
Very well. I shall do it.
Well, that went well.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Come on, you all have blood, we can see it. Give me your blood. Okay. Is this the right flower for Doggo? That's the flower for Doggo!
As you say.
Ha ha! Right, I think we've got 2 files. Deathroot. How pleasantly named. Oh! I thought they were standing there. That's not standing. Okay. This is one of those things that looks so...
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
That's one word for it. I know there's things up there, but that end of the bridge is... That's fine. Okay. Why did you auto-save? Why would you do this? Oh, because that's a thing.
As you say.
Oh, wait, that's also a problem. Ah, run! Why are you standing here? Oh, we've lost one. What do your abilities actually do? Shield cover, shield bash, shield pommel. Thanks, Captain America. Pommel strike him. Okay. Ow!
I shall.
Ah! Attack it! God, there's one still alive somewhere. Where? I am not doing well here.
Hey, watch it! Enough!
Where's our fallen comrade? No, really. I would...
As you say. I am ready.
Is he not coming back yet because we're still theoretically in combat? Yeah, I thought frost weapons affect allies' weapons, though. Did you just set off a trap again? You wazzock.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Oh, there he is. There he's
I
awake.
shall do it.
I know I'm not getting a bonus, but they're hitting things with swords. I figured they could do with this old buzz so well. I don't know why people stay out of this place. It's so lovely. Look at the scenery. Listen to the wildlife. That wildlife. What the? Fuck you! Okay. That wasn't pleasant. Acid flask.
As you say.
Anyhow. Right. So, we've gone past the tree bridge. High ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Path of roots and stones. 2 large statues with a chest between them. It's not just a chest, there's a whole body. 2 whole bodies. Well. I'm seeing half of what they're describing. So... past the submerged tower on the right. Doesn't look very towering, but I think I'm going the right way. Don't do me this way. All seem to be box standard locks. Take out that one first then. Take the fact on that one. No ranged weapon equipped. Didn't you have a bow when I first met you? What did you do with it, you daft bastard? You. Ooh, Sunder Arms. That sounds useful.
Quickly, we must fight!
Why did you stop fighting? Well, that one was tough.
As you wish.
Alpha. Demonic Ichor. Can I use that as blood?
Now that was a little rough.
Speaking of a little rough, I have got the thing for the dog. Okay, I'm controlling you, am I? Let's go back to MVP here.
I shall do it.
Warden's Cache. That's a lot of blood! Can we use it?
Well, well. What have we here?
Armor.
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Well, you're
what
an
say
ass.
you? Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Okay. Who?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
You having a giggle?
If so, it seems the truthful rather than funny sort, no?
Great. She's a thieving, weird, talking, funny sort of witch.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Okay, tell us about this
She
trap.
prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Please is such a strong word for is our only choice.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, David. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Well, not an idiot.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True. They came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Okay, pardon, sorry,
Either
what?
the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your
Just put
guests.
the kettle on.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Did we get all the blood? I feel like we should have got all the blood. There was a lot of blood. Getting enough of it should have been relatively simple. I mean, if you can get a reasonably usable amount of blood if you have a sponge bath when you get back to camp. Hey. Duncan! Duncan! Ah!
So you returned from the wilds. Have
I'll
you
take
been
off my hat.
successful?
Yeah.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Yay. Now, let us know.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Okay. So you're saying the ritual can kill us?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Is one of them gonna die here?
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these
My
damn
bet's on him.
tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
They're all humans, such cowards.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the blight.
I haven't had a chance to see Doggo yet.
Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens
Wait,
were
you have to
founded
go to
during
Doggo
the First
before you go
Light,
to Duncan?
when humanity stood on the
Shit.
verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Okay. Let's do this.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known.
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
Why is there no turning back?
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Duncan!
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Like a water buffalo just sat in between my ears.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof. They are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
What is it with this game and vials of blood? Mine's been shipped off somewhere, I've broken someone else's, and now I've got a vial of something else's.
To a meeting with the king.
Sure, yeah, fine.
The meeting
it's
is
one of
to the
those
west,
days, is
down
it?
the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Now, let's go save Doggo. If he's still savable. He's still there!
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
I saved Doggo!
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Nice!
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... Well, take another look.
Nice. That's good. Now, what was that note? On the note of dogs in trail, does it?
I shall do it.
I shall do it. I shall open the gate. Anyway. To the usefuls. Let's talk to a king about something. Okay.
Loghain, my decision is final.
Those
I will
things
stand by the
just
Grey
flash
Wardens
red,
in this
right?
assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
I give him 2 missions.
Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To flank
cover.
the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed.
They're red again.
It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Back to normal. Sure, that's...
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious
What a way
moment
to die.
for us all.
Well, you're not sinister at all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Okay, where is it?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
And Rohan will answer.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
And the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Then we join the battle?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Okay,
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
That's a very ramshackle way to put a coat of arms on a shield, I'm just going to say. What you've done there is you've stretched half a goat across a wooden shield, painted another smaller shield on that shield, and then painted within the shield outline something that you could just have put on the other shield. You're not that well funded, are you? Okay, that bodes well.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.